Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and it's another edition of Scrappy Kathy Plays Catch Up, or Scrappy Kathy Plays Catch-up, or however you want to say that. I was kind of out of pocket for a while and will be soon again, and I'm just doing what I can do, so I'm back to day 2 of 30 days of sketches, and as today is the 10th, I'm 8 days late with this page. And it's also, I'm combining it with Mixed Media Mayhem from not this past Friday, but the Friday before, which was on the 2nd of June. So the recipe for Mixed Media Mayhem is embossing folders, incorporate the colors blue, purple, and black, and to use sequins. And this is the sketch by Kathy Price. And I'm kind of maybe going to change it up a bit. It looks like it's got a frame at the back and rounded corners on a white foreground, and a little triangle for the title up here, 2 photos. I'm gonna have some banners, I'll have more than 3, and a bunch of circles. So I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick elements of circles and banners, and I'll have just 1 photo. I'm probably not gonna do that unless I find the perfect title that kind of belongs up there, and to be honest, I haven't found the title yet. I haven't, okay. Summer Day seems like it would work, and it's got blue, and blue is one of the colors I'm supposed to use. So what I've done is I've taken this piece of 49 and Market paper, and I've run it through, where's the embossing folder? This Tim Holtz embossing folder that makes all these little circles, and they're about 1 inch in diameter, and I have a 1-inch circle punch. So when I embossed the circles onto this paper, I went through and cut a bunch of circles out. You can cut more than what you're seeing here. And I cut a couple of banners out. So the embossing is very subtle, but it's on there. And I have this piece of black scrap. I matted my photo in it. I double matted in white and then black. And I cut a circle and a banner, and a circle and a banner out of the purple, and a circle and a banner out of the blue. So that's kind of getting all my colors in order. And it turns out I kind of had some of these dimensional roses that might work, and so we'll see. But I want to do a bit of mixed media because it is Mixed Media Mayhem, and I didn't consider any of these things in the recipe the way that I had interpreted them, the way that I've got them over here. None of that is mixed media. So I'm going to use a Scrap-A-Sketch stencil, and I'm going to put it, I think my photo's going to be maybe a little to the kind of upper right, kind of like that. So I'm going to put the circles down here, and the circles will stand in for that second photo that's missing. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm going to do subtle. I'm hoping it turns out subtle. Let me test this and see if that, yeah, that's fine. I've used this for black ink. I tried to wash it out. It didn't come out. And what I've got here is Lost Shadow, which is one of the new Distress Oxide colors. And it's a very, very subtle pale gray. And I didn't want it to come out black, nor did I want to get black onto the pad. And I'm just going to kind of swirl it around in here, just part of that circle. Now I'm going to use Victorian Velvet for the rest, and that'll kind of look like shading. And this is maybe a little pinker than I expected. I don't know why. I've used it many times before. Okay, so there's kind of what I've got. And those colors may not seem to go with, they may not seem to you to go with the other colors that I have going on. And I'll let you in on a little secret, they don't look all that appropriate to me either. But I'm gonna just go ahead and lay my photo down, and then I'll work the rest. And I'm just gonna put the adhesive kind of in the middle. I'll go up a little bit so that that little circle shows. Need to get it straight. Okay, now I'm going to do my little banners up at the top, and I'm going to do them a little bit differently from how I usually do banners. I'm going to have the tops kind of uneven. I want the bottoms to be uneven, and usually I line up the tops, but I'm going to see how this works. With the banner wonky on the top and the bottom. And I'm just alternating. I did two of the that's kind of a decent shape. Okay, now I'm going to further reinforce the adhesion, I guess you might call it. I'm going to put some foam back here across there, and I'm just going to kind of lay it like that. And then I can turn these ends up. Okay, let me make sure that you can see. I'm not really going to be doing much at the bottom, but I've had some problems with the bottom showing up. I'm going to do the title over in this corner, and I'm going to put it on there. I'm working, by the way, with my Scrap Backwards kit, and I've had this this set of these titles have been in my kit from day one, which was January 1 of this year, and they were part of a gift that let me do it a little bit at an angle. Okay, I like that. So I'm really trying to work these, trying to use everything here. And I've got this word that's chill here that I thought might be cute. I don't think that is parallel to the edge of the page. And to be honest, I usually don't care, but for some reason I kind of want it to be here. So I'm going to use this word chill kind of in place of the journaling, because for my albums, I don't need a whole lot of journaling here. This was the first day we had kind of opened up and turned on the pool, and it was, we were serving the kids frothy drinks in plastic cups that happen to look like Barrett's drinking a margarita there, but James was there being loved on by his kids, and I don't know, it seemed like this came up in my Facebook memories, and it seemed like a good time to do a page like this, since Father's Day is coming up. I've got this set of let me do, I'm going to say Sizzling Sun, because I think it was April in Georgia. And this is going to introduce this lime green color, which will really stand out among all the purples and blues and such. So let me now do this. Like where? Because I still have all these circles and those roses to put down. Maybe if I do a rose right here and the word Sizzling Sun coming out there. And I'll take this kind of grayish rose and use it. Let's see. Let me put some foam behind it. There, and then I will add one of these little circles, and I'm going to put foam behind them so that they really stand out. Okay, so I've really departed from the sketch, but I'm okay with that. I could use the white side where you can kind of really see the embossing or debossing, I guess, or I could use this side. I think I'm going to use this side just because it kind of ties in the colors that I did in the mixed media. And I'm going to do it in the original. I kind of want to stick with how the circles are done, kind of overlapping one another. So I'm going to kind of put that in there and let it look like that's kind of overlapping there. And I'm going to use a black circle just flat on the ground here, underlapping that one. And then I will find this one is kind of cool. Right there. And then that kind of looks like it's part of the whole circle-y thing going on there. And I may get, I'm going to do another group of circles kind of coming out here. I'm going to do foam behind the main one. And I'll have it coming across the black mat and under the white mat. And then I'm going to use this blue circle kind of way underneath. And then, let's see, I have the purple circle there. I'm going to use a more pink one of the embossed circles, although there's a purple side to it. So there. And I would like a third cluster of circles. So maybe I'll build that over here. I'm going to cut this one down. Even when I go under, I think that's gonna, okay, there. And then I will do this one. Not liking that. Let's see. Cut that down to this, there. And I think I'm good, except I was going to try to work these flowers in. And I hate covering up that big guy, but so I could put it kind of off at an angle like that, and this one more like this. But and this one kind of being slightly close to the color of the pool, and this one being that purple, although would the purple look better up here because it's close to that purple, and then this brings that blue across the page. I'm gonna tell the story that way, and then we're done. Except for the sequins. I have to add the sequins. And the roses are kind of out of left field. I've had them in this little bucket trying to figure out a way to use them. And the fact is, these are not my favorite kind of embellishments, but I have them and they're kind of pretty if those are the only kind of flowers that you're using. And they're not exactly tropical flowers like I might otherwise have used for a pool or beach page, but I kind of don't hate them this way. So these sequins are called mermaid fins, and I'm going to kind of do a cluster of them around each of these clusters. And let me get and I'll kind of show you this first one, and then I'll do the others off camera. Come on. I've got a speck of something on the page. I've got this little guy. This has blues and purples and a purplish pink that kind of go really nicely with the that 49 in Market paper that I cut circles out of. Let me get a purple one right here. And a blue in there that's really more teal. So that's going to kind of tie in with this rose. That solid one there. I'll use a big old pink one right here. Let me see if I can find another purple one. I'm not going to get real picky with the colors. I just want a good mix of what's in the sequin mix. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going to do all the way around. I'm going to do some with this cluster and with this cluster, just not all the way around, but these clusters, a few here, a few here, a few here, a few here. And you'll see that when you see me posting on Instagram and Facebook. So thank you for watching, and I apologize for being late with all of these things, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can this weekend before figuring out when I'm headed back to see my sister. So thank you for watching. Bye.